Investing in Bakersfield? Why, yes, I happen to think that's a great idea. I'm about to introduce you to some expert advice that says that yes, it's a great time to buy, yes, it's a great time to invest, and you should do it here in Bakersfield and in the Central Valley, a little bit further north. Stay tuned, we're talking about it next. Okay, so we are in the fall of 2022. Interest rates are kind of making some people a little nutty. We'll talk about that in another video. Right now, I want to have the conversation about why investing and buying right now is such a great idea. A while back, I was knocking around on my Instagram and I follow Ryan Pineda. He's a big dog, and I call them big dogs. Big dog investor, real estate flipper, wholesaler. He's just a multimillionaire, and he was talking about the reasons to invest in California and to invest in the Central Valley specifically. So my ears perked up when I heard him say this.
If you want to buy real estate in California, but you think it's too expensive, then check this out. When most people think of California, they're thinking of the major cities like LA, San Diego, or San Francisco. And it's true, many of those are very expensive, and for a lot of people, they're probably going to be priced out. But there are a ton of other areas in California where prices are actually not that bad. If you want to stay in the Southern California area, you can go to places like Riverside or San Bernardino.
So of course I pay closer attention. I'm all ears when he's saying, you need to step outside of San Diego and LA and Orange County and figure out a different place to invest in California. Oh, I'm paying attention now.
If you want to travel a little north, you could go to Bakersfield or Victorville. And if you continue along up, places like Fresno or Visalia are all very cheap relative to the rest of California. And this doesn't apply just...
Even though we'll give him a little bit of grace because Victorville isn't anywhere near Bakersfield. But that's okay, Ryan. Oh, I understand the point. Okay, so Bakersfield, Visalia, Fresno, and the rest of the Central Valley is 1000% the place to invest. He's not wrong. Thank you, Ryan. So what that means for you as a buyer, a first-time home buyer, or an investor is that this time in the market right now is just prime because it's not 100% buyer, it's not 100% seller. We have more homes on the market for people to choose from. And we're not talking about just flipping. If you want to do a long-term rental, you can do that. If you want to do an Airbnb, you can do that. But the reason why that is because if you listen to all those naysayers that are talking about the end of the world and all of the, the sky is falling and, whatever, in the next 18 to 24 months, things are going to change. So if the naysayers are right and the world is going to collapse and the market's going to fall, okay, people are still going to need a place to live. If they are wrong, wouldn't you still want to capitalize on it and have yourself a rental property or an investment like a wholesale or get into flipping? Now is such a good time to do that. So even though Ryan says the word cheap, I'm going to use less expensive because yes, the Central Valley, Bakersfield specifically, is still way more affordable than the Bay Area, the Sacramento area, even up into northern parts of California, as well as Southern California. Beautiful, but to buy property there, the math just does not work for a first-time home buyer. Okay, so if now is the time, if I have convinced you, if Ryan has convinced you that now is the time to invest in Bakersfield, for crying out loud, get a hold of me, call me, text me, email me. All of the information is right here, and we can get this process started. If it's not me, it's a member of my team. Whether you're looking at Bakersfield, whether you're looking in Visalia or Fresno, I can absolutely guide you into some expert hands. Let's do it. I'll see you around town.